So long to resentment. December 27, 2014. It is quite apparent that forgiveness can be something many bright hearts have trouble giving to others. And yes, there are many reasons why it is so difficult, and one of the reasons is that if you forgive the other person for whatever harm they have done, that you are condoning their actions. And there are some dear souls that truly believe that if they forgive someone, they will open themselves for more hurt by the same person, and that they must reconcile. Forgiveness, bright hearts, is neither of these examples. What forgiveness is your opportunity to let go of the resentment towards others that have wronged you in any way, regardless of the size of the wrong. Resentment, if allowed to stay too long, can become extremely toxic to your good nature. The more you carry resentment, the more you suffer. Resentment has been known to cause detrimental effects to your health, your state of mind, adds stress to your home or workplace, adds disharmony to your soul, and distances you further from God's healing light and love. Yes, indeed, forgiveness can bring you to the door of reconciliation, but it does not make you. It is your choice to reconcile with the one who has caused you the pain and upset. Forgiveness will free you from the feeling of guilt that often plagues one's mind, thinking the incident that occurred was their fault. There is much power in forgiveness, and when one forgives, they accept whatever part they had played and forgive themselves as well, and release this to God so God may replenish the precious energy you lost during any moments of hurt and resentment with His unyielding love. It is important, bright hearts, to not carry resentment and to let it go. We understand how difficult this may be, but it is vital to let your dark and negative feelings go and to develop empathy towards the ones who have caused you harm and grief. The sooner you forgive, the sooner you are able to restore your inner self and bring yourself into a place of gratitude. We encourage you to understand that it is true, bright hearts, you cannot change the past. What was done is done. Some people simply lack a conscience and don't seem to realize the pain they cause, or choose to not care. Don't spend your precious energy wondering what-if scenarios. All you are doing is prolonging your own healing by staying in the past, to rethink what had happened on something that cannot be changed. What happened in the past is something to learn from, but not meant for you to stay in. You are meant to move forward, to eagerly await what is to come next with enthusiastic joy, even if the next step on your journey is leading you into new territory. What is also important for you to do as you begin to heal yourself through the power of forgiveness is trying to comprehend how such a situation has honestly and truthfully affected you, and how it may continue to affect you if you don't put an end to it by letting it go. When you are recovering from a traumatic circumstance, you know your mind races with all sorts of possibilities, many times misjudging yourself and of your own ability to perceive the truth because of your focus on the pain and grief. You are not as unlovable as another person may have said. You are worthwhile, you are lovable, and you do deserve to be treated with decency, compassion, and respect. To judge someone for their actions does not benefit you at all, bright hearts. When you judge another, even the person that had caused the grief and pain, what you are doing is allowing the cycle to continue and to repeat, as you continue to live in the past where the incident occurred instead of moving forward in the here and now. As long as you see the other person as some kind of enemy, you will be unable to forgive them or have any empathy for them. You will be unable to let the situation go. We want you to free yourself from replaying these harmful memories. Forgiveness will not erase them, but it will make their occasional re-emergence less painful simply because you understood the necessity to let the person or persons involved go, and you released your dark, negative feelings to God in favor of His endless love and light that is able to heal and nourish every aspect of you, your heart, mind, body and soul. As you work with forgiveness, it is important, bright hearts, to identify what needs of your own that were not met by this event that became a memory of hurt. It is up to you when it is time to mourn the burial of any traumatic event, but when you do, you begin to heal. After you have processed the situation and understand where the wrongs came in, you then profoundly comprehend that you are more capable than you realize to move past any hurtful experience, which being empathetic can help you with. To empathize with one that was hurtful and unkind, You identify with their own individual, unique needs, what their possible situation is, try to understand their feelings, and put yourself in their shoes for a moment, and try to envision what it would be like to live their life. This helps you to better understand the person that caused you to feel hurt and discouragement. Understanding is a crucial element to the process of healing yourself. When you empathize with the other person or persons involved with the situation that brought pain and grief, you bring yourself to the gratifying door of compassion. You may feel pity for the other person, maybe even sadness that this person could not find a better way to express themselves. In addition, you may even offer to help them in some way and wish them well as you let them go. Forgiveness helps you move through different processes to overcome your hurt and grief and of letting the situation go, including all that was involved, bring you to gratitude. You find yourself feeling grateful for having this experience as it helped to cultivate a stronger, more capable you. You know you would not have learned how strong you were without such an experience. After you have moved past the situation, you can see clearly the purpose of the situation and what it brought to teach you and how it helped to further develop you from the inside out. You will always overcome your obstacles, you know this as you have done this before. It is just sometimes you have trouble letting them go so you can heal from them. You may have moments, bright hearts, where you look back to view all that you have surpassed, just to remind yourself what you have weathered. What sometimes happens when you revisit these memories that you put to rest, is that resentment will try to rise its ugly head. All you need to do is go through the process of forgiveness once again, in order to regain the freedom you gave to yourself. As we have mentioned previously, as you forgive others and yourself, you find yourself being more grateful and thankful for what you have and gone through. Practicing gratitude and thankfulness is a wonderful choice and way of life, as it releases profuse amounts of positive energy into your life that has the ability to filter into other areas of your life. Gratitude, bright hearts, is one of the healthiest emotions you can feel and express. Instead of returning to the memory that you put to rest, steer yourself to focus on what you are grateful for, so you may see from a fresh perspective, which will help bring you to a brighter mood. When you are in a thoughtful, grateful state of mind, you are moving away from thinking negatively. You are able to inspire and motivate yourself through your new focus that is filled with gratitude and positiveness that is able to nurture the things that you value most. Practicing gratitude and thankfulness daily on a consistent basis will help uplift your spirits when life produces a challenge for you to move through. Even while going through a difficult time, gratitude is able to help keep you from becoming discouraged. Thanks to gratitude, bright hearts, you are able to recognize that you have a full life in front of you, and that every meal can be a feast, a stranger can become a friend. When you work with gratitude, you are able to bring understanding to what occurred in your past, so you may bring peace into your present that will thankfully help you create a happier vision of tomorrow. Bright hearts, if you are able to truly believe that regardless what happens in life, that there is a divine purpose underneath it all, then you are able to unleash the power of gratitude in great magnitudes. When you've been hurt, we encourage you to forgive the ones who have harmed you and to forgive yourself, and see you have much to be grateful for, including the experience you just endured. There is a greater power at work, bright hearts, and remember, all things work out as they are meant to, and that you have all the necessary means to break all chains of discouragement. It is when you believe you can overcome your hurts, when you can forgive, let go and move forward, you are able to see and appreciate the joys and peace life has to offer and give. And so it is. I am Archeia Lady Charity through Julie Miller. spiritualnetworks.com